OK Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Williams. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Dunn kicks to Harden. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
So true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level. James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams' doors has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Now, here's Holmgren, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Harden outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden the pass to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for James Harden. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace is checked in. Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Dort after the Clippers pick up 2. Holmgren gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside Leonard. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Leonard. Williams with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Hartenstein inside. Defended by Batum. Offensive rebound. Dort finds Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And at last, they get one to fall. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Drew Eubanks out there with Batum. Then it's Harden. Then it's Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Count the basket.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Wiggins, a screen on Harden. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. The Clippers grab the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills. Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And Simmons kicks to Harden. Batum, a screen on Wallace. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Derek Jones comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Harden. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Floats one. It's good. Leonard's got 8 points.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Zubac against Hartenstein. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Zubac. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for James Harden. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland. Outside Leonard. 1:09 left in the first half. From 10 feet out, again, Leonard missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Caruso against Dunn. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Caruso, a screen on Leonard. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Leonard. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Dort. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
And it's Leonard missing. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Dort's got 5 minutes. And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drumline. They're thinking about the shot. So close. So close. Give it up for the baptism.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Los Angeles Clippers. When your team is at peak performance, who do you credit first?
The big man. Without rebounds, you won't win many games. Plus, you got to protect that paint.
Agree with that sentiment, Kenny?
Well, disagreeing with Shaq before dinner is not wise, Ernie. So I'm going to let the catering come in first, and then we can have a reasonable discussion.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Clippers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daignault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Dort. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Harden. Clippers trail by 14. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
There's the 3. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 9 points.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Outside Williams. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Outside, Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, he's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubats. Now, here's Dunn.
Timeout.
Nothing on the board. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Unbelievable play for him over the last month.
Averaging about 15 points, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Batum dishes to Dunn. Leonard with the ball. Williams picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Williams.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Harden draws the double. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Dunn's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Pass to Hartenstein. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Caruso looking for an opening. Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 7 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Batum. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Fires for 3. Thunder with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Leonard picks him up.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. In the 3rd spot, Chris Dunn. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
That one is off.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets the bucket.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Leonard against Caruso.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
3rd team foul.
And he makes the first. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. He's off on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Williams passes to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Simmons, a screen on Wallace. Here's Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The free throw drops in for Dunn. And the Clippers making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. And so Dunn nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Wallace outside. Williams, a screen on Dunn. Floats it up for Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Pass to Leonard. With 2 seconds left. Ooh, Kawhi gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. Bogdanovich is out there with Harden. Then there's Batum. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. Clippers trail by 13. Batum, the screen. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you. I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Wallace outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Wallace. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Wiggins against Simmons. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Chang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Jang. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dort. Pass to Caruso. Williams kicks to Caruso. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Leonard in for Amir Coffey. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Dort to screen on Harden. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
1:51 left in the fourth. Offline with the baseline jump. Leonard inside. He's against Williams. Kawhi, confident inside.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Here's Leonard. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Hartenstein inside. He's covered by Leonard. Williams against Jones. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Jones in the post, working on Williams. Jones, no luck. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight.